In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best small forward cards right now in NBA 2K23 Myteam, but you guys can let me know in the comment section down below your guys' favorite small forwards to be running in the game right now, and of course what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in at my number 10 spot, I do have the free invincible Kenyon Martin. I think he's going to be the 10th best small forward. He's just really good all around as a card. 6'9" at small forward, 7-foot wingspan. He's got great stats and badges across the board, perfect defensive tendencies all at 100, and then I actually really like the jump shot they gave him with the full space and the Oscar upper on very quick timing. I think that's an amazing jump shot. He's also got great dribble sigs with the Kobe size up in the Curry escape. He's also got the Dame behind the back, quick drops off one, and front clutches as well. So I mean, this card can really do everything at such a high level. I mean, he can defend, he could drive to the basket, knock down threes with a really good release. Just for me personally, at number 9, I think Elton Brand is slightly better. 6'9" at small forward, does have a 7'5" wingspan, and also a really good player model in game. I think a lot better than Kenyon Martin's. So his defense, in my opinion, at least from using these cards, I think Elton Brand is a little bit better of a defender. Jump shot wise, I would still probably take Kenyon Martin's release over that though. You know, he's only got the Eric Paschall base is really good. Tony Kukoc jumper is solid. Not my favorite jump shot in the world, but it's definitely a good release. And then he's also got the Trey fade. He's got the D-Rose size up, the Trey escape, Dame behind the back, and then also has quick drops off one and front clutches as well, while also having those perfect defensive tendencies. So very close debate between Elton Brand and Kenyon Martin, but I got Kenyon Martin at number 10 and Elton Brand at number 9. At the number 8 spot, I'm still giving it to the invincible LeBron. He's 6'9" at small forward, 7-foot wingspan. Now I could just put the endgame card, right? The endgame can also play small forward and point guard, but I'm not going to put this card because who's going to be running him at point guard? I would say 99.9% of people will be running endgame LeBron at the point guard position. Like I don't think anybody would be running him at small forward. Everybody would just run him at the point guard spot. So no real reason to put him in the top 10, where I feel like this invincible card, yes, a lot of people will definitely run him at shooting guard, but I could see a lot more people running invincible LeBron at small forward just because of his defense and his size. 6'9" at small forward, 7-foot wingspan. But we know LeBron's got one of the best player models in the game, and he just gets great defensive animations. His stats are going to be great across the board. His badges are going to be really good. Tendencies actually could be a lot better. He's got a 90 pass interception and a 90 contest shot, but a really low block shot and a really low on-ball steal tendency for LeBron, but does have very solid dribble sigs, has a pretty decent jump shot in the catch and shoot, and then also has great dunk packages. So I'd say LeBron's still a really good rim running small forward, amazing at getting to the paint, and he's still going to be a great defender, can play elite level on-ball defense. At number 7 though, I do have Dark Matter KG. This card is just the perfect lock in the game. He's 6'11" at small forward, 7'2" wingspan, so he's definitely got the size to be an elite level small forward, and we know his defense is going to be top tier. 98 block, 95 steal, 95 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's only missing 2 Hall of Fame badges in the game for defense. He's going to be great at finishing around the rim. He's going to be really quick for a small forward, 97 speed, 97 acceleration, also having a 95 strength and a 98 vertical, and they actually gave him a great jump shot with the LaMelo Ball base KG upper on very quick timing. It's going to be a really good jump shot, whether it's in the catch and shoot or even off the dribble. So yeah, just a great release for Kevin Garnett, and also still has very solid dribble sigs with the De'Aaron Fox size up and the Chris Paul escape. So you got a card that can defend at a high level, have that size to be able to guard most small forwards, while also still being able to score the ball at a high level with a pretty good jump shot and very solid dribble sigs. But coming in at the number 6 spot, I do still have the invincible Larry Bird. Now at number 5, I got the endgame Larry Bird. As you guys know, we just got this card today. Obviously the invincible, I mean, it really depends. Like if you don't like the endgame jump shot, that KPJ base and the Sadiq Bey upper, then I could see why some people would say the invincible is still better. But the big thing for me is the endgame has got perfect stats, perfect badges, perfect tendencies, which yes, the invincible has very similar. That's not going to be the biggest difference. Even though it's going to help a little bit, that's not going to really matter too much. It's more so about the dribble sigs, right? You take a look at the invincible Larry Bird. I mean, he's got great dribble sigs as well. I just like that Trey escape a ton more. Also the Kawhi Leonard defensive stance is going to help, and then also those endgame dunk packages being a lot better for the endgame version. Now it's not going to be a crazy difference. I don't think the endgame card is a whole lot better. Like, I don't think there's going to be a crazy difference in game, especially if you don't like the jump shot on the invincible Larry Bird, that KPJ base, Sadiq Bey upper. You might actually like the invincible a little bit more, but for me personally, I don't mind the end game jump shot. It's definitely not my favorite or the release I would pick personally, but still I think it's a better jump shot when I still think it's a better jump shot than what the invincible Larry Bird does have, but going to be very similar small forwards. I got the invincible Bird at number 6 and then the end game Bird at number 5. At the number 4 spot is going to be end game Paulo Banchero. Now him and Larry Bird are pretty much the exact same card, both 6 foot, or sorry, they both have a 7 foot wingspan, but Paulo Banchero is going to be 6'10". That's really the only difference. Everything else is going to be the exact same. Their jump shot, their dribble sigs, their dunk packages. So it's really hard to make like a, it's really hard to make a ranking for these two cards, right? Like I got Larry Bird at 5, Paulo Banchero at 4. I mean, they're pretty much the exact same card. At the number 3 spot though, I do have the hero Chet, just because of his size. I know it says 7 foot on 2KDB. Unless I'm tripping, I believe in game, when you actually have the Chet card in your lineup or you just look at him on 2K, I think it actually shows him being 7'1". So I'm not really sure which one is right, but still gonna have great size, being over 7 feet. He's got 7'6" wingspan, a really good player model in game, great defender, one of the best locks in the game, 98 block, 95 steal, 95 perimeter, 97 interior defense. I'm not the biggest fan of his jump shot, but I know some people do like this release a ton. And then he's also got very solid dribble sigs with the DeMar size up and the Curry escape. And then he's also got quick drops off 1 and really good defensive tendencies besides the on-ball steal, all going to be at a 99 for the block shot, contest shot, and pass interception. Just for me personally, I do think Bull is slightly better. 7'2" at small forward, 7'7" wingspan. And I do think he's going to be a slightly better defender, especially on the interior, just because of his size and his player model. But the thing about Bull, I like his jump shot more than Chet. And once again, this is opinion, this is preference. I'm not saying everybody's going to like, Bull's jump shot more than Chet's. I'm just saying from my personal experience using these cards, I like Bull's release a little bit more. And I think he's also got a little bit better dribble sigs with the Kyle Lowry size up and the Trey escape. I think he just moves a little bit more smoothly, a little bit quicker in game. But once again, I mean, they're going to be very, very similar small forwards. Like Bull at number 2, Chet at number 3, pretty much the exact same card or very, very similar. And then at number 4 and number 5 for Paulo Banchero and Larry Bird, they're going to be basically identical small forward cards. So those rankings and ratings can be really flipped around if you guys want to. I mean, for Larry Bird and Paulo Banchero, it's not even really preference. Like, they're pretty much the exact same card. It really just comes down to player model. And then for Bull and Chet, that just comes down to like whose jump shot you prefer, player model, defense, size, depending what you need from your small forward. But then coming in at the number 1 spot, to probably nobody's surprise, is going to be invincible Victor Wembanyama, a 7'5" small forward, 8 foot wingspan, has, I would say, a top 3 player model in the game. It's a super lanky player build, but also being sort of wide, so he can get tons of paint stops down low. It feels just like a taller version of what Giannis has, which is absolutely unreal. He's got 99 every single stat. He's got perfect defensive tendencies all at 100, and then he's also got a very good jump shot. Not going to be some KPJ base or Oscar upper or crazy fast jump shot, but it's going to be a really good release, especially for a 7'5" small forward card. Also has the best dribble sigs in the game, and he moves extremely fast with the ball in his hands. And then he's also got the quick chops off 1 and the front clutches as well. But like I said, guys, these are going to be my top 10 small forward cards right now in my team. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about my top 10, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.